A number of people in this section of Fresh Meadows, Queens, know someone scrambling to get out of Afghanistan right now. They're working the phones, trying to connect friends and family members with resources and preparing for an influx of refugees.
This is a time that the world needs to show that it will stand with Afghanistan, will not abandon Afghanistan.
Sunita Vishwanath is the co-founder of Women for Afghan Women, the largest Afghan women's rights group in the world, founded 20 years ago in Queens when the war began. They've been on the ground in Afghanistan helping women who've suffered human rights violations and running child care centers.
We've been running a women's rights organization, so we are, we're at particular danger because we've been doing this work. And so our hope and prayer is that we can get people out.
The group's immediate goal is to get about 500 staff, women and children out of the country by working with the U.S. government, American allies, and private operators. But they say even getting to the airport in Kabul is risky, not just because of the Taliban, but also gangs roving the streets.
We are confident we have taken the right steps to resume safe and orderly operations at the airport.
U.S. military commanders insist things on the ground are improving after a mad scramble initially to leave. Thousands of U.S. troops have now secured Hamid Karzai Airport and are ramping up airlift efforts, which will move 5,000 to 8,000 passengers per day. There even seems to be a sort of uneasy truce with the Taliban at the moment.
There is communication between them and us. And I would just let the results speak for themselves.
Vishwanath anticipates many leaving Afghanistan will end up in Queens.
We can expect thousands upon thousands of people in all the areas in the country where there's an Afghan community, Fremont, California, Falls Church, Virginia, and certainly Flushing, Fresh Meadows, Queens.
The big remaining question for many around here is how to get friends and family members out who may not qualify as refugees or did not work with the U.S. government but don't want to live under the Taliban.